Hi everybody, Jeff Knox, broker and owner of the Dallas Real Estate Store, back with another exclusive report for you. Here we're going to talk about the Frisco, Texas Newman Village subdivision report. And this is going to be a free report for you if you register on the form I'm going to take you to in just one second. But if you register for this report, you're going to get sales history for the entire city of Frisco for the last sales quarter, which would have been July 1st, 2013 through September 30th, 2013. You will also receive the Frisco, Texas Newman Village subdivision report, which is going to give you all the sales prices of every home sold in Newman Village over the last two sales quarters. And this one's going to stretch from, I believe, April 1st through September 30th. So the last two sales quarters, as we record this video, that's the access you'll get when you register for this free report. Now, let me point out one other thing before we go to the sample page, and that is these reports are going to come directly from our MLS. The Realtor MLS is where these reports are coming from. You cannot get this type of report on your own without having Realtor MLS access. So let me show you where you go. Here you can see you're on the Newman Village page. And I'm going to take you down a minute, and we're going to click here to get your free Frisco, Texas Newman Village sales report. So we're going to click on that, and what you're going to see is a registration page, and you're also going to see a place where you can click to get a free sample. Now, let's go over what's on the registration page, okay? Free Frisco, Texas recent sales report. And that is what you're getting. By ordering this report, you will get access to every Frisco sale and comp over the past 90 days. This report could literally save you thousands by knowing at what price neighborhood homes are selling before making any offers. You cannot get this type of report on your own without holding a real estate license and without having access to the professional MLS. So as we talked about, these reports come directly from the Realtor MLS. They don't come from Trulia, they don't come from Zillow, they don't come from Realtor.com. The MLS access that you see on our site and a lot of the big sites is a free access. So you're obviously not going to get access to every tool that MLS will provide to a professional who is paying for it and is part of that profession. So let me tell you what else you're going to get, and these are things that you're going to get when you order these reports. Okay, first you're going to get a free recent Frisco home sales history report that's over 100 pages. It includes sales prices for every Frisco, Texas home sold in the last sales quarter. We talked about that. Plus, you're going to get comps and sales prices for every home sold in every single Frisco subdivision over the past two sales quarters. This report is robust and full of insider information. This is a true Frisco Realtor report straight from the professional MLS. Now, as a bonus on this report, I'm going to throw in the Frisco ISD report as well. And this is a do not miss report for parents looking to purchase in Frisco ISD. It's over 80 full pages of scores and reviews from the highest school authorities in Texas. So if your child's education is a major point with you in buying a home, and I hear it over and over again that it is, this is definitely a do not miss report, and you're going to get that one for free also. And the reason we throw that in, and you can see up here, that's usually an a la carte report. But the reason we're going to throw that in is because it is going to save you a lot of time from having to register multiple places on our website to get these reports. So once you get this sales report, which is of an incredible free value, you're also going to get the Frisco ISD report. So you'll get both those reports at the same time with one registration. And let me follow this up. This is the only place we know on the web where you may get this type of information for free, 24 hours a day, 7 days per week, 365 days a year. These reports are automatically emailed to you within seconds after registration. When we set this program up for our clients, the one thing we heard is that people don't look at homes during normal business hours when realtors are in the office ready to send reports, etc. So what we did is we set up an automated Gmail account, and these reports will come from the Dallas Real Estate Store at gmail.com, and they'll come directly to you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. There's no waiting. So when you sign up, literally the reports will get there within 30 to 60 seconds. Now, If you're ready to sign up for these reports and you're sold, go ahead and fill out this form right here. It's down at the bottom of the screen. It says get your free sales history reports now. The subject is already in there, and that's a clue to prompt our auto response that you'll get these reports. So once you do that, you fill out the little captcha, you hit send, and you'll see a message down here that says your request has been successfully sent. Please check your email. At that point, you know the reports are on their way, and that's all you need to do. Now, if you want to see a little bit about what these reports are going to offer, go ahead and hang with us for a second. Let me show you this sample report. Let me show you something else real quickly, though, back on the Newman Village page. Now, a lot of buyers are not specifically interested in just one area. Okay, let's say you're on the Newman Village page, which obviously you are if you're watching this report. Newman Village may be one of the areas you like, but you may also like Chapel Creek. You may like Christie Ranch. You may be thinking about Country Club Ridge. Let's see, what's another? You may be thinking about Grayhawk. You may be thinking about Griffin Park. And I'm just throwing these out as examples because, again, lots of buyers look in various subdivisions. So when they do, they think, well, am I going to have to register every single place for each subdivision report? And the answer is no, and that's the good thing. We took our time and thought these reports out before we offered them. So when you click on this Newman Village subdivision sales report, and you go down here and you fill this out, all right, you are going to get not only the Newman Village sales report, but you're going to get sales reports for every single subdivision in Frisco, which means that if you're interested in Chapel Creek, Starwood, Shattuck Creek, Newman Village, and Heather Ridge, you're going to see all those reports in one. They're all going to come to you alphabetically. Now, I believe the total report of the subdivisions is close to 100 pages. So you'll have to kind of thumb through, but they're all alphabetic. They're all listed alphabetically. And I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. So let's click here for the view the sample report. Now, this first page shows you that this absolutely is the quarterly market sales report and comps. This is the realtor edition. Okay, this is and this is us, the Dallas Real Estate Store. And this is what I send to my agents. And this page is just kind of an opening page to my agents saying, hey, by the way, the most recent quarterly market reports are here. I'm sending each of you a realtor copy via email. You don't have to worry about that page, but I did want to point this out and show you that these are real realtor reports, and that's what you're getting. Now, when we talk about the entire Frisco history of the last quarter, this is an example of what you're going to see. And this one right here is the third quarter, 2013. This is the realtor copy, okay? And this one goes up to 169,000, this page. Now, up here it says page 1 of 4. Don't be fooled by that. These reports are much, much longer than 4 pages. I'll give you a brief explanation as to why it says that just quickly. You can only pull up 200 to 250 properties at one time. So if a city has more than 250 properties sold in the last quarter, you've got to start over and run another report. So the way that we do it is we break them down into price increments. I think this one was anything under 200,000. So this is page 1 of 4 of anything under 200,000. But, like I said, you're going to get many, many pages above the number of 4. And I think it'll go all the way up to wherever the highest home that sold the last quarter in Frisco, and that's probably around $2 or $3 million. So what these reports are going to show, and let's just start quickly. 7243 Ash Street, let's take this as an example. It's going to give you the address. It's going to give you the city. Of course, these are all Frisco. It's going to give you the bedrooms, number of bathrooms, garage spaces, carports, total covered parking, okay, the square footage of the property. All these are listed. Acreage of the lot. All right, all these 0.22. There's a 1 acre in here. There it is, 1 acre right here. Okay, so you see these are the acreage of the lot. The year that they were built. PL right here stands for pool. Did they have a pool? Current days on market is CDOM, and that's going to tell you how many days the property set on the market without receiving an offer. Now that's a good number because it's going to show you, was their list price in line? And in today's market, if you're sitting an extended period of time, your list price probably was not in line as to where it needed to be. All right, and that's probably why it's set for an extended period of time. So here's your list price, and that one's pretty self-explanatory. It's where they started when they first listed the home. Sales price and percentage list price. And what this one's going to tell you, and it may need a little explanation, is that let's look at list price on this Ash Street. All right, 47.5 was the list price. It sold for 127% of the list price, which means it sold for $60,551. So it actually sold for 27% over the 100% list price. So this is a good number to have too. It kind of tells you where things are going and what people are paying as compared to list prices. Okay, these of course are your sold dates, price per square foot. This is a good number. And this is a good number because let's say that you find one of your neighbor's homes or two of your neighbor's homes on this report and you've been wondering what they sold for. Well, let's say that they both sold over 100 square foot, $100 per square foot. Let's say one sold at 100 and the other one sold at 103. That gives you as a seller a good idea as to what your home may be roughly worth. Now, there's more to it, and only a licensed appraiser or a real estate broker or agent running comps, true comps, can tell you what your price is probably going to be at in the open market. But this price per square foot does give you a really good idea. Now, the last category is sales price, and of course that's pretty self-explanatory too. Now, here's the really, really good part of these reports. Okay, and I'm using the trails. All right, if you know anything about Frisco, you're going to know that the trails are a very, very sought after and one of the bigger, larger subdivisions, very popular. Okay, and I'm going to use this as an example. Again, I know that you're at Newman Village, and this is where you want is Newman Village specifically, but you may want the trails too. But again, this is just a sample and just an example of what these reports look like. Okay, this is from the trails, third and fourth quarter of 2012. So it's about 9-10 months ago. But, all right, this is a CMA, comparative market analysis. It's very, very similar to what we looked at up here, but up here includes the entire city of Frisco. Now, the great thing about these reports is we've taken the time to break these down into subdivisions. So when you're looking at these, you can always look over here, and 99.9% of the time this area will be circled. Okay, the trails. This shows you that it's the trails. And we've circled all these for ease of our agents and ease of our clients to find what area you're looking at. So the trails is here. Now this is going to tell you every single home again that was sold specifically in the trails. It does not take into account any other subdivision other than the trails, and this actually goes 2 pages, tells you down here that the average sales price was $96.62 per home, okay, per square foot. There were 51 properties sold, and it gives you every single property that was sold and registered through MLS. This does not do for sale by owner because those never hit MLS, but these are all MLS homes, okay, and 99% of them do hit MLS. So it gives you a fantastic idea of where homes are selling. All right. Now this again is not the most recent report. When you order the reports, you will get the most recent reports for the subdivisions. And again, it's about over 80 pages long. So this is just an example of the trails, like I said, and you will get every single report for every single subdivision in Frisco. Once you order the report, no reason to order twice. Okay, you get it all. Now let's go back to the registration page. Again, if you want these reports, which I think are a vital, if you're a serious buyer or a serious seller, this is absolutely a place to start. And again, I don't know anywhere else you can get it online for free and delivered within seconds. So if you want the free reports for Newman Village and other subdivisions, just register here. Again, put in your name, your email. It has to be a valid email or you're not going to get the report sent to you, obviously. Any messages that you want us to have. If not, just simply type in the CAPTCHA and hit send. In fact, I'll do this for you. Okay, I'll show you how easy it is. Whoops. All right, let's put my name here, right? Okay, I'm not going to put in any message, but I am going to have to fill in the CAPTCHA. Obviously, it stops the spam. SLT4, we hit send. And there you go. Your free reports are on the way. Please check your email shortly. So again, if you want the Newman Village reports and you want reports for every single subdivision in Frisco, this is a do not miss. And again, the last thing, we will send and enclose the free Frisco ISD report. So that'll be on its way as well. If you have any questions, feel free to contact us. We're always available to you. I'm Jeff Knox, broker and owner of the Dallas Real Estate Store. Our phone number 972-342-0000, 972-342-0000, and we look forward to working with you soon. Thanks. Bye-bye.